Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the
Excuse
last
me?
time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be somewhere else. Anywhere else.
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
Frolicking? Guys, do I frolic?
Hey, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Own it.
Well, whatever you call it, do it elsewhere, and take your merry band with you. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
What's wrong with more people coming to Byzantium?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
Well, that's a terrible attitude. You shouldn't look down on people like that.
Oh, do spare me your petty judgment. It's beneath me. Millions and millions of bits beneath me. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
Well, most contests have some inherent biases, so technically...
Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
Yes. Listen to your...
Doctor?
What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
Why would I ever help you with something so selfish?
Did you miss the part where I said I'd pay you? That's all the reason someone like you should require.
Well, it's not. Give me something better.
Better than money? Let's see, there's... No. The thrill of discovery. Like in an Aetherwave adventure. People love those, right? Don't you want to see what the retirement district is like?
Fine, I'll do it. But not for the money.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree. Which you do. How fortunate for you.
I do?
These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
How did you get these access codes?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
So, if the board isn't supposed to let people into the city, how did you get here?
I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
Wait, but what did you do to earn your place here?
I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Well, inheriting bits isn't the same as earning them.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
Uh-huh. And what is a CIO exactly?
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him.
No.
Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
Did he come up with any other genius ideas?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
I see. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I should go.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
I'm here from Minister Clarke.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Sure I am.
Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
I didn't bring it with me.
Typical. Why don't you come back when you're ready to actually make a delivery?
Alright, farewell.
A fine day for parcel pickups, isn't it? How may I be of assistance?
Do you have a parcel waiting for Clarke, Minister Clarke?
We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clarke, Minister.
Well, I'm here to pick it up.
You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service Team. That means you'll have to sign a release form.
And how do I do that?
Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
And how long does that usually take?
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf.
You're kidding me.
You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
Listen, the minister's here in Byzantium. How about I make the delivery and you get to take the credit?
You do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clarke, Minister. Law speed.
Thanks. Goodbye.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Do you have any actual business here, or...?
Delivery for the minister.
Yeah? Let's see it.
There you go.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right. Go on through.
Thanks for your time.
How did you get in here?
Hello.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Greetings.
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clarke! Oh, wow.
He sure is.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Minister, it seems like we're getting off on the wrong foot.
Have I not made myself clear? Slowly and loudly, Aloysius. That's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Calm down. I'm just here to ask you some questions.
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team.
No.
That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? What are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Wait, you think I'm a dissident?
My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term. Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here.
Well, I'm looking for dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak.
But
I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
I didn't come all this way to play games, Clarke. It's your name on the receipts.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
You mean Chairman Rockwell? He's keeping you locked up here?
You are a quick study, indeed. I've long suspected
Thanks.
Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
And why would he go through all this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right.
Go
Whatever
on.
Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
The HHC headquarters, eh?
Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together. Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth.
Alright, let's focus here. How do we get to the HHC headquarters?
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Which are?
They're rather dirty. There are also rumors of sprat infestations, faulty auto mechanicals, and other unsavory hazards, if that sort of thing bothers you.
You know what? On second thought, I'll just deal with the guards.
Suit yourself. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
And how did you manage to hang on to your access card?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Ew.
I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles.
Well, thanks for your help.
Wait.
What?
Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please,
What?
take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
And why are you trusting me to help you?
Why, indeed. I know so little about you, much less your motivations. But I'm afraid I don't have many options, confined as I am. Besides,
Right.
I've nothing to lose. If you're looking into Rockwell, I can only hope you're also looking out for Halcyon.
So what's on this cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
And how long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
Well, if it works, it'll be worth it.
Perhaps there is hope after all. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis district.
Alright.
Goodness. Look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it.
Okay.
One outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration is about to take flight.
Alright. I'll see if I can find you some spacer gear next.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over.
Alright.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Alright, well, good luck with that, Parvati.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Whew, mind if I take a breather? Pretty tired after hauling around all these bits.
What in the law's name are you on about?
These 1776 bits have been weighing me down all day. Here, you hold them.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
I see. Well, in that case, goodbye.
State your business.
Hello.
Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
Is this official enough for you?
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Fine.
Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
How about you save us both some trouble and let me through?
I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Fine, but I suggested it first.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Copy that.
I understand you're Maverick Johnston's new star. Well done.
Hello. What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
No, I'll just be on my way. Excuse me.
Just a moment.
What? Who said that?
I beg your pardon. Minister Clarke's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
I won't be long. I'm just admiring the architecture.
I suppose that is admissible. Please try not to break anything.
Sure. No problem. I see you've already done that yourselves here. Broken in a whole wall here.
Detected. Minimal.
Alright, so this is Rockwell's office, eh? Why did he break a hole through... Was he trying to expand his office? I'll just take that, if you don't mind. Broken snow globe. Funny how Chairman Rockwell isn't even here. Where the hell is he? He's not in the bathroom, is he? Oh. 10 bits, not bad. Alright, let's see here. Personal files. Sing along, masseuse. Food reserves. Okay. Shipment status report. Dimethyl sulfoxide, 47 gallons, full quantity unavailable, partial quantity received by Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Benzine, 75 gallons, full quantity received by Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Sodium hypochlorite, 348 gallons, Received at Docking Bay 2, awaiting shipment to Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Priority message. The rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your keycard from the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. It's waiting for you to sign off on the broad strokes, so I want to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited. Sophia. Okay. Oh.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Well, that was some quite distressing information. Can we talk?
Sure. Hold on. I need a drink first, or I need some food, actually. What's going on, Vicar?
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith. Knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this. So tell me, what are we going to do?
Well, we'll have to dig more into this issue and sort it all out.
Yes, of course. And when you do, you can count on me to back your play. Your instincts haven't failed us so far. Anything
Thanks.
you'd like to discuss?
I'll think it over and get back to you. Alright. Let's send Minister Clarke's message to Earth. Message en route. Please allow between 3 and 9 months for your message to complete translits. Alright. Alright, we're done here. Let's get out of here.
What is it? I'm trying to keep a low profile.
I know of a shipment going to the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Can you sneak me in?
Are you crazy? The only thing more suicidal would be walking in the front door.
Hey, this is Golden Eagle you're talking to.
Okay. I should be able to get you in, but it won't be pleasant. Get ready to take a deep breath and hold it.
If you let me suffocate in a box, I will rise from a grave and hunt you down.
Only if you can afford the board's exhumation fees. They're a killer. Just kidding. Relax, you won't be the strangest thing I've ever shipped to the Ministry. Follow me, and play it cool.
Readying for contact mode. Upon command, affirmation.
Alright. Hope this plan works. Just so you know, I was planning on going through the front door. So, I guess it's a good thing I came to you, huh? That's why you're my cuckoo. Excuse me. So, what's the plan here?
I hope you like tight spaces.
Here, huh?
What is it? I'm trying to keep a low profile. Good, hun.
Alright. Let's get inside. It's a bit cramped in here. Sam, you mind making some room here? Come on, ma'am. Alright, well, that was easier than expected. Alright, well, we better make this quick then.
Nicely done.
Come on, damn it. Get me down there. I want to break free. I want to jump down. Here we go. Ah! Get it, come on. Oh. This continued due to... what? Severe adverse reactions. Do not stare directly at contents. Well, shit, how am I supposed to... oh, here we go. Human testing is a required step of any new product or process in order to ensure accuracy. Please be sure to document the results of all tests thoroughly to save the expense of additional trials. What? The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We are still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation. Removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lives. To make matters worse, we've had a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. Alright, well, not anymore, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, this procedure may result in the invalidation of experiment results and the death of human test subjects. What? Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving a 73.629% dimethyl sulfoxide concentration in circulation. So it can only take a quarter if I want the subjects to live. Repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of human... I don't want them to do that. Yeah, if I keep enough dimethyl sulfoxide for them, then they can freeze us and refreeze us whenever they want to. I'm not behind that. I can't be behind that. If it means putting some live human subjects out of their miseries, that's fine by me. Alright. Shit. Well, you don't gotta struggle about it. You don't have to make it. Don't make a scene for. This is for your own good, trust me. One day you'll understand.